Good afternoon. This is a live look from our downtown camera here in Wichita. Of course, that snow kind of settling. We've got Chief Meteorologist Ross Jansen as well. That snow last night, very quiet. I think that's what people were really liking about this one before this weekend's.
It kind of remind me of the Polar Express.
Okay.
A little bit.
You needed your little cup of hot chocolate.
Yep. I mean, we missed a white Christmas this year,
sure
literally
did.
by what, 2-3 weeks?
Exactly.
I mean, it was so close. But yeah, the snow last night came down straight. That was kind of nice to see. Not a lot of wind. It's beautiful out there if you don't have to get out and drive in it. But the roads are getting better today.
They sure are.
Because we haven't been all that cold. So we're fortunate in that aspect. And more snow melt is likely to take place this weekend. So 30s are coming up as we go through the weekend. Keith probably isn't going to share this with you, but he is a cross-country skier. So we expect with this kind of forecast, you'll be out there this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
So we're basically looking at mostly dry weather this weekend, and I say mostly because northwest Kansas may have a little bit of a wintry mix coming up first thing tomorrow. I was just asked if that would close I-70. I don't think so. I don't think it will be that heavy, but it is something to think about for northwest Kansas. Now, the snowfall reports, the highest one that we could find came from Barber County, and this is close to the state line, so 10.5 inches of snow there. Etna, which is also near the Medicine Lodge area, was 6.5. Mays was 6. Downtown Wichita is 6. The official for the storm for Wichita will go down as just under 6 at 5.9. Some other totals here. Augusta with 4.5. South Haven had 4.5. Barber County near the Isabel area, this is 4. So you can see, I mean, Hartner in Barber County at 10.5 and not too far away, 4. Just a wide range in the numbers. Pratt County with 3.5. Once you get up into central and northern Kansas, the amounts really do trail off. Bad news for anybody that's trying to reach an airport or a connecting flight on the East Coast. We have a lot of snow and messy weather that's headed that way. But that's the same system that came through here last night, giving us that heavy, wet, accumulating snow. Stretches from the Gulf of Mexico all the way to the Great Lakes. This is going to be an East Coast mess tonight and first thing tomorrow. So travelers, be prepared. We talked about that wintry mix of some rain and snow. There it is on our future track at 9:30 tomorrow in the Goodland-Colby area. Won't likely be anything all that heavy, but travel on Highway 36 up there in northwest Kansas might be a bit of a challenge in the morning. And then later tomorrow night, with a front coming in, we might see a sprinkle or two passing through Kansas. But this is, for all intents and purposes, a dud of a storm coming on through compared to what we've seen lately. And if you're not a fan of the cold, trust me, there are a lot of people behind us in the newsroom that are not. We do have some warmer weather coming up next week. It doesn't look like 60-degree weather, but warm enough that we should begin to melt away more of the snow and ice. So next week, our second full week of January, looks a little warmer for the most part. You know, there are some days where it's going to still be rather chilly, but overall we think the pattern does change enough to melt away some of the snow and ice. And I don't have a graphic to show you right now, but Arctic Air Watch is out for next weekend.
Okay, so you're kind of teasing us with this warmer air right now.
That's next week. Next weekend,
Okay.
things could be drastically different.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Ross. All right, we'll be right back after this break. All right, welcome back. We're going to hop right in and show you some of the pictures and videos that we received last night. You may have even noticed looking outside your window with how bright it was even at night with the reflection of the snow and the clouds there. I'm going to show you this video, and you can just, I'm going to quit talking here so you can hear it, but it's super quiet because of that snow as well. So this is from Stephen Bell here in Wichita, and as soon as this, I'm going to scrub this forward, drag this forward, and show you some pictures that we got from Kim Schaefer as well, showing the light here. Look, it was, as Ross mentioned before this, very Polar Express reminded him of that, and I can completely see it with just how flat the snow was, especially with not too many tracks between untouched. All right, that's all we've got from the 12 News Connected Desk this afternoon. Be sure to join us for 12 News starting at 4.